I'm doing another video, and this is gonna be about like betrayal, backstabbing, coworkers at work, like the whole 9 yards. And what I'm learning, most of my life I've given my power away, put my life in other people's hands. I've lost a lot of money, thousands of dollars, hit the street, became homeless from time to time. Relationships where women were abusing me. Every relationship I got into, whether I got burnt, lost a kid, lost money, or heartbroken. Everywhere I turn, there's people trying to rob me or do something. And I'm just trying to get through. I'm just trying to get through life, and life is not easy. It's not an easy task. It's not something that is not a walk in the park. But what I'm learning is taking full responsibility, taking full ownership, and not lying to myself, lying to oneself, and accepting what is. And just as I had to go to the experience, just as I had to go to the pain, so with the other person. There are no handouts. There are no freebies. There are no saviors. Okay, no one's coming to save you. If you have one good person, if you have someone that cares about you, that really loves you, or who wants the best for you, you better hold on to that shit. You better hold on to for your dear fucking life. Because what I'm seeing in this freaking reality, man, is worse than a nightmare. Man, if I had the strength, I would have never came down. Because you would have to put a gun to my head or put a bomb in my chest. Put a bomb in my chest before I come down to this shithole, this place you call hell. There's no way. Where people don't want to change, where people don't give a shit, where they think they can just do whatever they want, and they can, and they think it's cool, like they think to get away scot-free, like it's funny, and while you are in pain, suffering, and then you came down to help, right? The ones who are aware came to help these people who want your demise. It comes a point where you said enough is enough. It comes a point you start taking control and you start kicking people's ass. As my friend would say, you came to kick ass. And what I'm learning is like brute honesty. Setting people, it doesn't matter if they cry, it doesn't matter if they break down in tears, or if you hurt their feelings. It really doesn't matter. Because if you don't be brutally honest with them, they will continue the games, they will continue the lies, they will continue the darkness. And I promise you, the level of suffering that you or anyone will endure because they want to continue in darkness is unimaginable. And this is why we come, because we know that most beings don't have the strength to bear the pain. So we come to help. But what happens when all those souls, the ones who are awake, return? What happens when they say they had enough? What happens when they say close shop? We are factors of each other. 1 + 1 = 1. So if that is the case, why do we keep hurting each other and keep prolonging this stupid game? The Matrix. Games on the mind. Tricks on the mind. We play games we play, but we don't want to pay. We lie to ourselves thinking it's okay, but it's not okay. And a lie is dangerous because a lie can kill you. You can go through your whole life living lies. And by the time you wake out of it, the level of suffering is unimaginable. By that time, the damage is done. Is already too late. Do you want to be like that? Do you want to walk down a path that leads you into unimaginable suffering? Or do you want to do what you need to do so you can reduce the pain, reduce the suffering, feel more at peace? I can breathe again. I can feel again. I can live again. This is just something to think about. Because this game of life is a serious game. And sometimes one wrong move can bring you back over and over and over and over again. You can be stuck making a mistake. You can get stuck, and what it will take to bring you out of it is an understatement. We're talking about darkness beyond darkness. We're talking about the level of darkness that eats worlds in a blink of an eye. This is not something you want to dabble in. This is not something you want to play games with. But if people keep heading down the path that they're heading, and they're refusing to take a stand to do what is right for themselves and for the totality of existence, well, this is what's bound to happen. I hope people make wise decisions and do what's right. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, you will pay for it later.